Dr. Jain, can you tell us the importance of this work? I mean, we have visited all these communities, so how do you see your work will impact this community? Can you elaborate this?
Yeah, this is just such an interesting aspect of Lahore's water resources and the historical development of the Ravi River, and to consider, now that large plans are being made, what are the historical patterns of and lifeways along the riverfront. And the communities have been sharing their experience with us and the struggles they have and the hopes that they have. And so we want to record that so that as plans proceed, that plans can include that. Is one idea, but then additionally to see just all the local adaptations along the riverfront and floodplain where people are building their small retaining walls or protecting themselves in various ways, finding ways to adapt to river flows by moving their dwellings out of harm's way when the river rises up high, and try to protect their water quality as well. So we're learning a lot from them.
Yeah, thank you. And one more thing, that as what we have witnessed up till now, we don't see any support coming from the government side for the rehabilitation, or maybe in the worst case for settling them somewhere else. So how do you see, are these community, would these community be able to adapt to these challenges that we can foresee coming to them in the future?
This is a classic situation where you have public lands or common lands that people will just be, from necessity, occupy without security of tenure. So they don't have that security, and as a result, the government is reluctant to provide services that would lead them to have expectations for permanent settlement. So this is a classic problem in floodplain environments and more generally in common property. But the other side of it is that people have shown just how adaptive and resilient they can be in spite of this lack of what the rest of us will take for granted as expectations of government support and services. In a lot of ways, you can imagine some government creativity in providing services without necessarily guaranteeing tenure, but hopefully finding other places that will be just as or even more attractive and safe for these communities to live as part of their larger, even metropolitan or regional plans.
Okay, so what do you propose, or what do you expect our role to be in this whole situation? We being an educational institute with a particular research background, so how can we contribute?
Well, I think the first contribution is being knowledgeable and aware that these communities exist. They're here too, and they a lot of times, whether in a university setting or just more generally in the city, there'll be very little awareness that these communities are here or what their lives are like. And so insofar as students can also have as part of their education the sense of how these communities are making their way, and they might also be able to imagine ways in which they can be supported or helped through the types of innovation that universities aspire to provide.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Okay.